Today, we're not just looking at speed guns. We're diving deep into cricket's most terrifying legends. This is the ultimate top 10 list of the speedsters, fastest bowlers in history, combining official records with the chilling testimony of those who stood 22 yards away. There are many more names like Wes Halls, Claire Griffith, Roy Gilchrist and more who were speedster too, but data regarding their speed is inconclusive. Here we will leave out those names with ambiguous data and focus on facts and records along with reputation of the bowler. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Michael Holding from the West Indies, a man whose pace was as smooth as it was lethal. They called him Whispering Death. And for good reason. Michael Holding didn't thunder in, he glided, like a predator stalking its prey. There was no warning, just a silent, rhythmic approach, and then, an explosion of pace and bounce that left batsmen helpless. While his estimated top speeds were around 155 km per hour, his true weapon was the effortless, repeatable velocity he generated from a flawless action. From a West Indian legend to a modern Australian giant. At number 9, from Australia, it's Mitchell Starc, the fastest left-armer the game has ever seen. In 2015, he unleashed a 160.4 km per hour thunderbolt against New Zealand. But Starc isn't just about raw pace. His swinging Yorkers, delivered at over 150 clicks, are arguably the single most devastating delivery in modern cricket. Now, we go back in time. At number 8 is Harold Larwood from England, the man at the center of cricket's most controversial series. He was the spearhead of the infamous Bodyline tour. In an era of cloth caps and minimal padding, Larwood's pace was genuinely life-threatening. Estimated to be bowling in the 150 to 153 km per hour range, he was, without question, the fastest of his generation. He wasn't just bowling to take wickets. He was bowling to intimidate and dominate. On stopwatches his speed of fastest delivery were recorded to be even quicker. Some sources claim his speed between 156 to 159 on stopwatches. At number 7, we have a name that might surprise some, but those who faced him never forgot, Sylvester Clarke from the West Indies. While Holding, Roberts, and Garner got the headlines, many county cricket veterans will tell you that Clarke was the fastest and nastiest of them all. He was powerfully built, notoriously aggressive. Alan Curry recalls that Clarke, during the unofficial West Indies 1983 Rebel Tour, recorded speeds between 98 miles per hour and 101 miles per hour, which is equivalent to 162.5 km per hour. The speed was recorded by two South African police officers testing out a new automobile speed radar gun who were present at Johannesburg ground. Cracking our top 6 is a bowler who was a human trebuchet. A force of pure, untamed energy. Number 6 is Shaun Tait from Australia. Known as the Wild Thing, his slinging, violent action looked like it could tear his body apart, but it generated phenomenal pace. He officially clocked 161.1 km per hour. Tait wasn't about long spells, he was about short, explosive bursts of chaos that could turn a game in a single over. For a few years, he was the ultimate whiteball terror. At number 5, we have a man who matched Tait's speed but with a decade of consistency and a supermodel's action, Brett Lee from Australia. For over 10 years, Lee was the poster boy for express pace. He also hit 161.1 km per hour, but unlike others, he lived in the high 150s. He was an elite athlete who combined his blistering speed with a competitive fire that never faded. Entering the top 4. These are the men who crossed the line from fast to supernatural. At number 4, from the West Indies, a bowler whose pace was a thing of legend, Patterson. When Jeff Dujon, the West Indian keeper who kept wickets against legendary fast bowlers from the era, was asked regarding the quickest bowler he ever kept wickets, Jeffrey Dujon famously rated Patterson as the fastest bowler he ever kept wickets to. This is a significant statement considering Dujon's experience keeping to legendary fast bowlers like Michael Holding, Malcolm Marshall, and Andy Roberts. At number 3, the man they called Typhoon due to his furious speed. Frank Tyson from England. During the 1954-55 Ashes in Australia, Tyson produced one of the most devastating spells of fast bowling ever seen. Eyewitnesses, including Sir Donald Bradman, claimed he was the fastest they had ever witnessed. He wasn't just bowling, he was a force of nature. We're down to the final two. The Titans of Speed. At number 2, the man who holds the official world record, Shoaib Akhtar from Pakistan. The Rawalpindi Express. Shoaib Akhtar's entire career was a relentless, unapologetic quest for speed. And in 2003, he achieved immortality. Against England, he bowled a delivery that was officially clocked at 161.3 kilometers per hour, that's 100.2 miles per hour. The first man to ever break that barrier. With a run-up that started near the boundary, Akhtar wasn't just a bowler, he was a spectacle. So, if Akhtar has the official record, who could possibly be number 1? Who could be faster than the fastest ball ever bowled? The answer is simple. At number 1, from Australia, Jeff Thomson. Tomo. His action was like nothing ever seen before or since, a javelin-like motion that generated terrifying, unpredictable pace. Legends like Richards, Chappell, and even his own partner Lilly all say the same thing. At his peak, Tomo was the fastest ever to play the game. In scientific tests he was clocked at over 160. But numbers don't capture the essence of Tomo. It was the skiddy pace off the pitch, the element of surprise, and the genuine fear he instilled that puts him at the top of our list. This list is not based on my personal opinion, but it's crafted after discussions on various other cricket platforms, taking inputs from viewers as well as many other cricketing sources. We have combined data regarding speed, peer reviews, reputation and X factors to get the final rankings. But your top 10 could differ. Post your list in comments. Thanks for watching.